Good morning, guys. So I am here today because I'm very, very excited about a new program that I'm putting together. So most of you hopefully know that I have lost 42 kilos, that I'm of Egyptian background, that I ran away from Egypt at the age of 19, and that I come from a background of inequality between men and women not really being raised to understand what self-love is, or even to prioritize themselves. In fact, I come from a culture where your worth as a woman is based on how much you can put everyone else before you and put yourself last. So learning to prioritize me was definitely not something that I was raised learning how to do. So for me, I really struggled to lose weight for maybe a decade of my life. I forced myself into diets, extremes, losing weight, putting it on, losing weight, putting it on, going around and around in circles and spirals and beating myself up and getting really frustrated and just hating the entire process. And the reason is that I was forcing it from a place of self-loathing. I was doing it because I hated my body. I hated the way I looked. I hated who I was. And I was trying desperately to force change. Now, that wasn't really working, and it wasn't until I one day heard the voice inside my head say really mean things to myself that I then discovered, wow, you know what? I have not been taught how to care for me, how to love me, how to deal with my insecurities or my stresses in life without turning to food, or without beating myself up in the process. So I realized that, and I bawled my eyes out for at least an hour, because it was a very sad realization that that not only had I grown up feeling like my father didn't love me, but that I had taken on his habits and was mistreating myself. That was a hard thing to realize, a very sad thing to realize. And it was that day that I decided, I'm going to do this for the right reasons. I'm going to learn to love myself. I'm going to do this to learn to love myself. And that changed everything completely. It was no longer me forcing myself to do things because I hated myself, but it was me implementing tough love and doing what I knew was good for me because I cared for myself. And I wanted to be healthier and happier, and because I felt like I deserved to be healthier and happier, and I was capable of doing so. So this is what I want, or this is the course that I will be putting together over the next 4 months, December, January, February, March. I'm going to be working with an expert in self-love. She's based in the United States, but thank God it's 2020 and we can do everything online now. So I'll be working with her over the next 4 months to put together this course so that I can help you ladies, or even gentlemen, learn to transform from the inside out. Instead of forcing change that will be short term, you'll lose the weight and then you'll put it all back on in January, February, over the holiday period. We don't want that. We want to lose the weight, be healthy, be fit, be happy, and then learn how to balance out our lives so that we can still enjoy food, enjoy outings, and still enjoy our body and enjoy our fitness level without one having to compromise the other. So I don't want you to lose weight and come back to me later, 6 months or a year or even 7 years from now, having regained the weight, saying, Marlene, I need to lose the weight again. Yes, that might be good for my business to get reoccurring business from the same people over and over again. But ideally, when I think about what's best for you is that you do this process once, you do it properly from beginning to end, and by the end of it, you haven't just transformed your body for a short time, but you've transformed your thinking, the way that you relate to yourself, your relationship with your body, yourself, and food, so that the transformation, the physical transformation that you get at the end can be what you keep for the rest of your life. And that really needs to come from changing in here and in here. So I'm so excited, guys. The next 4 months, I'm going to be putting together this amazing program, and we're going to work with all of the people who, if I give you an exercise plan and workout program and diet plan, if you can't stick to that on your own, then we need to start with this course over here with emotional coaching on self-love and self-care, changing your relationship with yourself and learning to prioritize you. So even if you're in a habit of constantly putting yourself last, it ain't gonna work out. You're not going to have time to make your meals or to hit the gym if you always leave it to the end of your priority list when everyone else is taken care of. So this course will teach you how to love yourself, how to prioritize yourself in a healthy way that actually allows you to be there for others instead of running yourself into the ground, being there for everyone or trying to be there for everyone, and then actually not really being there because you're mentally drained or emotionally drained or just energetically just have nothing left to give. So I'm very excited, guys. 4 months time is going to be such an exciting 4-month period for me, piecing it all together and structuring it out in a way that will be easy for you guys to follow so that you can go along the same journey I went through in transitioning from a point of self-loathing and hating your body and changing because you hate your body to transitioning into I want to transform because I love myself, because I want to learn how to care for myself, and making that transformation lifelong instead of coming back to me 6 months or 7 years or 2 years from now and saying, Marlene, I regained the weight. Once you guys transform, I don't want to see you again unless it's through a thank you message or a thank you video or a testimonial. I don't want to see you guys back here having regained the weight because that's too hard. It's too hard for you. So let me help you drop the weight, make it a permanent change so that I don't ever have to see you again unless it's to say thank you. All right, guys, look out for it. 4 months, we're counting 16 weeks, and every week we're gonna get one step closer. I'm so excited. All right, have a beautiful day. Bye.